I'm going to show you how you can create groups of students and give them accommodations in Quizizz. So the first thing is, if your classes are not already imported through either Clever or Google Classroom, you're going to use these two buttons here to add a class. So I am going to add a class from Google Classroom since I don't have classes in Clever, but your homeroom should be available to you in Clever, so you can add that class. I'm going to add this class because it has students in it. Okay. Then you'll notice that it pops up immediately with an Add Accommodations button for you to do that from the very beginning, which is wonderful. So I'm going to click Add Accommodations. Then what happens is your student list pulls up on the left-hand side, and all of the accommodations that are available pop up on the right. Accommodations is in beta. They keep building it out all the time, so new accommodations show up very frequently. So we have things like extra time for questions. You can reduce the number of attempts. You can turn on read aloud. We can have redemption questions, reduce answer choices. You can add some math tools. You can add reading support for students who need it, translation, bilingual dictionary, those students who need dyslexia font. And then for our students for whom things like the leaderboard and the sound effects are distracting, you can toggle those things on and off. So what we are going to do is I'm going to select a group of students that I know need a specific accommodation. So I'm going to click this student, and this student. And I know they are all students who are going to need a little bit of extra time. And you'll notice I can scroll all the way from 30 seconds to 15 minutes of extra time for a question. For these, I'm going to give them 2 minutes of extra time. Instead of 1 time to complete the to answer the question correctly, I'm going to give them 3. And then I am also going to give them a redemption question option. So if they absolutely get one wrong, they will have an opportunity to redeem the question. And for these students, I am going to go ahead and not show them the leaderboard. All right. Once I've done that, you'll see how many options you've updated, and you'll click Save Changes. And then what happens is it automatically creates these students into a group, and it is going to remember this group and the accommodations that they need. So at any point after this is done, and you can change this name. So I might change this to Group 1. And at any point, and I can change this by editing my roster and removing students or adding students. I can also add or remove accommodations to this group. So then I click Save. And now I have a group that has specific accommodations. So for everything I assign in Quizizz from here on out, those students are going to receive those accommodations. If you need any support with this or would like any help, please email me, Casey Steinert, or text me, and I am happy to set up a time to meet with you or your team to help you set these up.